And now we find ourselves in the Knight's Lair.
All right, Bobo. We're going to find out what drove a respected journalist like Wiener Wanker to this egregious crime. One does have to wonder, doesn't one, why a man with a successful career would suddenly snap and throw all that away despite having a name like Wiener Wanker.
I don't know.
Now to set up my scanning equipment. Here, Bobo, you hold the tissue sample.
Ew, nasty!
Ah, shut up!
What the hell's going on down here?
Well, Smedley, we're analyzing evidence.
Ooh, that looks like a hunk of flesh.
It is. I cut it off of Wiener Wanker's body.
Oh man, that's sick. You're getting into the sickness. I mean, first that dead body, and now this. Oh man.
Now that's enough of that, Smedley. Crime is a dirty, filthy, stomach-churning business. The kid gloves are off. Except for these rubber gloves, of course. But I, as a Dark Avenger, must endure the filth. The stench, indeed. Even the very feces of Cityopolis.
That means poo-poo.
Oh, man! Oh, speaking of which, Bubo and I inadvertently soiled our tights. So, Smedley, I need you to clean them up for us. There, that's a good man.
Oh, man. What the hell?
Well, Smedley, you're partially to blame, thanks to that chili you served us.
Goddamn stinking.
An hour later, after the scanner's analysis of the Wanker sample is completed by the night computer...
It's just as I thought.
What?
Analysis shows the presence of chemical agents.
Chemical agents that can manipulate the brain's ability to manage its own thoughts.
Well, what about him?
Damn it, Bubo. Do I have to spoon-feed everything to you? Wiener was under the influence of mind-altering drugs.
So, he was stoned and went nuts.
Exactly. Thus, his reporting on me can be rendered invalid, as I can now destroy his reputation, as he was nothing more than a stoned homicidal psycho.
The night-night. Wanker's dead. We should be concentrating on the pink elephant.
Screw that. He's small fry. Anyway, I gave the police my best work on him, and they dropped the ball. No, we have to show the city that their supposed source of truth was a miserable sack of shit.
Well, he pretty much ruined his name already when he shot all them people with poo-poo.
Well, yeah, but I need to show that he was an asshole for a long time, especially during the time he was covering smear pieces on me. I mean, I should have been on this guy all along. I mean, he molded the minds of Cityopolis against me. Now the shit's on him, and I'm gonna make damn sure it sticks.
Well, it ought to, because since he's dead, he can't defend himself.
Exactly. It's time for the news. Let's see what KRAP-TV has to say.
And now, it's time for City News with your anchor, Sally Sue, Buddy with sports, and Sparky with the weather. And now, here's Sally.
Good evening. I'm Sally Sue. Cityopolis is in a state of mourning tonight. For not only have we lost one of our nation's greatest journalists, Wiener Wanker, but we've also lost several of our fellow citizens to Wiener's rage. How did we fail him? Wiener was my colleague, and yes, my friend. But I guess the stress just got to him. He was, after all, the anchor for City News for the past 15 years, and that's a tough spot to be in. I must admit to some fears at replacing him, but I owe it to him to do the best job I can. Yes, there are multiple causes of stress in a career like journalism, but I think what really got to Wiener was his recent investigations into the costume vigilante, Night Knight. I'm afraid the crimes of Night Knight just took their toll on Wiener's sanity. Goodbye, Wiener. We'll miss you. Of course, KRAP-TV and City City News offer our sympathies and condolences to the victims and family members of the injured, and of course to those who died due to drowning in excrement, but City City News has no liability to that sad incident whatsoever. And now it's time for commentary tonight from our senior journalist, Maury Wired.
Thank you, Sally. You know, back in my day, we didn't have people running around in tights trying to save the world. No, we just had ordinary police officers. Things sure have changed, yep. Now we got superheroes, and Muslims, and Mexicans, and queers running amok every which way.
Okay, thanks, Murray.
The comments of Maury Wired do not reflect those held by City City News or KRAP-TV.
Well, buddy, what's going on in sports?
Well, Sally, the Cityopolis Crusaders had to host the Civic City Demigods for the first game of the season. But due to a lack of a decent stadium, the game had to be played on a high school field, which, of course, couldn't really accommodate a pro football crowd. So fights and the eventual riot broke out. Experts expect this to continue until the Crusader Stadium is rebuilt. Of course, the stadium has to be rebuilt after it got blown up by Night Knight during his fight with supervillain Two-Timer. And despite a promise from Lyle Richmond to fund repairs, well, that funding has yet to materialize. The fights at the game broke out because fans of the Demigods were taunting Crusader fans with posters of their home stadium, which, of course, is in excellent condition. We spoke to Crusader coach Buzz Rabbit.
Well, it's terrible, buddy. It's just bad. There's not enough bleachers for the fans. I mean, it's like, why should we even play?
Oh, well, we'll be back with the scorecard after these messages. Hello, Cityopolis. This is Lyle Richmond, owner of the $1 billion Club Night franchise. I want to talk to you about crime. It's up, people, and you can't always depend on the police or a night to protect your home. Criminals are a cowardly, superstitious lot, and they won't take on a home that presents a challenge. So, with the Bow Wow alarm, this device will sense the approach of an intruder and broadcast the sound of a vicious dog, thus scaring the thug away. Yes. They don't want to deal with that. Sounds like a monster, huh? That's right. So, Bow Wow will make them go away. That's right. Be safe and get the Bow Wow now. Available at all participating Rich Man stores.
Hello, I'm Jack Oldman. I've had cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, and as you can probably tell, I'm old. So, when you have a lot of expenses piling up on you, you might find yourself needing a little extra income. Well, that's why I talked to the folks at Richmond Financial's reverse mortgage plan. It's simple. I turn the equity of my own home into cash. It's great. And the Richmond folks, well, they treated me like family, not just a number.
Call now and receive your number designation for a consultation at Richmond Financial to discuss your reverse mortgage. We'll even listen to your stories.
Yes, you're not alone anymore.
For Richmond Financial Reverse Mortgage Plan, your home must be at least worth $300,000, and you must be in dire health. Consultations must not last longer than 15 minutes. Time is money. Welcome back to City City Sports. Before I put up our video graphic scorecard, I want to remind you of our weekend afternoon special of sports bloopers. Yeah, I'll be hosting, so tune in and join us for some laughs. Now, here's the scorecard. Sally, how come you haven't been returning my calls?
I don't want to talk about this right now.
Come on, Sally. You gotta talk to me sometime. Can't we at least be friends? I mean, I'm hoping for more, of course, but, look, was it Wiener?
What? No.
Well, it couldn't be Sparky, could it?
No, I just can't take a man seriously when he has a name like Buddy.
What?
Hey, the producer's signaling us or something.
Huh? Oh my God, our microphones are still on. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We apologize for the interruption. Now it's time for the weather. Sparky?
Well, Sally, it seems we've got some,
Showers and thunderstorms likely.
seems like, showers and thunderstorms are gonna be likely.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well,
What else is going on?
well,
50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the mid-70s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour.
well, we're gonna have the lows in the mid-70s and, the east winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour, so, not too much of a draft.
Oh, okay.
Here's the weekend forecast.
Showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the mid-70s. East winds up to 5 miles per hour. Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms likely. Highs in the upper 80s. Chance of precipitation 60%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Well, it's going to be cloudy out there, Sally, with probably some more thunderstorms and showers. But even without the thunderstorms and showers, we're going to have a lot of clouds. And, well, hey, look on the bright side. With the shade and with the weather, the temperature being high, that can cool you off. Sometimes a cloud can be your friend, Sally.
Yeah, that's a way of looking at it. Thanks, Sparky. Well, folks, we're going to leave you now, but once again, we here at City News want to extend our condolences to those who lost loved ones in the recent tragedy. Yes, our wiener wanker did pull the trigger, but he was a sick man crying out for help. So don't blame him. If you want to blame someone, blame Night Night. Good night, Cityopolis.
And this has been City News. KRP TV, a division of Richman Industries.
Boy, Night-Night, they sure raked you over the coals. That does it. You know, I was just looking over my portfolio. Turns out, I own KRP TV.
Whoa!
So City News is going to have to find another studio for their shitty smear machine.
What's this? Lyle Richmond, who is in reality Night Night, actually owns the studio that houses City News? Is the end of the very news organization that broadcasts negative stories about our heroes in sight? And why didn't Night Night think of this before? Find out in the next exciting episode of Night Night. This has been a Nailsin production. The Night Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again